Hey everyone, Plan B here, and it's day 2 and I've just stopped for some lunch and the weather has not let up for the entire morning since about 9:30. It's just been a constant downpour. So I've got to Trig campsite, which is not where I'm actually stopping for the day. I've still got another, actually I'm not sure how far to go to get to Tapanapa, but I stopped in here just so that I could find a little brief respite from the rain. Unfortunately, I think there might be a shelter down the other end of the campsite, but I didn't want to walk that far, so I just stopped at the first bit of shelter that I found, which happens to be, you can see behind me, the toilet block. However, I have a hot lunch. I've got a warm jacket on for a little while. Down here, there's just all my gear drying out. My hands were wrinkly because they've just been so wet for so long. But yeah, feeling good. I've got a cup of soup mixed with 2-minute noodles, which is going down very nicely. And yeah, catch you later. The sun came out, woo! And about 500 metres left to Tapanapa campground where I'm staying tonight. But check out that view. Morning of day 3 here. I woke up early this morning. I actually woke up in time for sunrise. However, I wouldn't have known about it because it was so grey and rainy that there was no sun to be seen. However, just after sunrise, it started to clear up. Got some bright sunshine coming out this morning, and a couple of kangaroos joined me for the start of my hike down the road out of the campsite, which was a lovely way to start the day. So I've left Tapanapa campground. I'm heading down towards Boat Harbour Bay on the Boat Harbour circuit, which runs in conjunction with the Heysen for this section. And as you can probably see behind me, it is a really lovely, lush and green section of the trail. It's absolutely glorious to be the first one up and about on the trail first thing in the morning. However, it does also come with its issues. So first one in the morning knocks off all the rain that's accumulated on the leaves, on the trees, and tends to get thoroughly wet even when the sun is out and shining. Second of all, the other job, as you'll see as I'm waving my pole in front of me, is to clear the track of all the spider webs. Spiders love to create webs that go right across the path. It's a beautiful open space for them to catch their prey. And if you don't watch out very frequently, you'll get a mouth full of spiderweb. Spend the rest of the day trying to pull the invisible threads off your face. Actually, yesterday when I was first on the trail, I spent most of the morning clearing off fallen trees, fallen branches, because it had been so windy and gusty the night before. Talk about 90 to 100 hour gusts, and a lot of trees had come down. I was going through an area of new growth because there was a bushfire through there a couple of years ago. So although you've got a few extra jobs to do first thing in the morning, I think it's well worth it when you have this spectacular sort of morning dew, morning glisten on everything. Sun's just coming up over the hills. It's just so peaceful. I've actually got a friend for the start of my trek. Met a bloke called John on the first day, and he's actually doing the same sections, staying at the same sites for the first 4 days. Last night I got into camp. John set up a nice little campfire for us, which was really nice because we got to dry out all of our wet clothes because yesterday the weather was terrible. As soon as you stop moving, you'd start freezing. The vast majority of the day, it was just a solid downpour without a break. Now, it was a really nice night, dried everything out, had some good dinner. I had a beef curry with poppadoms. Dinner's always the best part of the day. I got a nice long stretch along Tunkillo Beach. So I'm crossing my fingers that the tide is out, so we've got some nice hard sand to walk on. Otherwise, that's going to be hard work. Got some pretty serious coastline walking today, and tomorrow as well, I think. But as you can see, just here is the trail, and well, there's the cliff. So concentrating hard, making sure I got stable footing today. Well, I've made it to Tunkillo Beach, and the tide is not out. So that means I have a 5-kilometre beach walk with hardly any beach to actually walk on. So it's going to be fun. Wish me luck.